Macmillan Audio presents The Truth About Trump by Michael D'Antonio. Read for you by Eric Pollins.
Introduction. For the most part, you can't respect people because most people aren't worthy of respect. Donald Trump. In profile, which was how TV viewers saw him that night, Donald Trump resembled nothing as much as a rooster in a tuxedo. His posture, developed in military school, was firmly erect. His eyes were focused with narrowed intensity on a distant challenger. And arcing from his forehead back to his neck, his famous helmet of golden hair evoked the coxcomb of a Rhode Island red. For the rooster, this beacon is meant to attract female attention and warn off enemies. For Trump, who sat among admirers and detractors at the 2011 White House Correspondents' Dinner, it drew the television camera that caught his reaction to the public ridicule heaped on him in the name of entertainment by both comedian Seth Meyers and the President of the United States. The only hint that Trump was suffering came as Meyers mocked him for a full 2.5 minutes. As the people laughed and strained to catch a glimpse of Trump, he leveled a look that could kill at the comedian. His face remained unmoving and glowering as even the diners at his own table found themselves unable to resist the tide of laughter. Meyers revealed the reason for all the derision when he spoke of a poll that found that only 38% of Americans were certain the president had been born in the United States. Since the Constitution requires that presidents be native-born, the issue, which had been manufactured by conspiracy theorists, was a blatant attempt to paint Obama as an other whose claim to office was illegitimate. Through his long, strenuous effort to promote this birtherism, Trump had made himself a target of those who believed this talk was divisive, destructive, and perhaps a veiled form of racism. He objected to this criticism, insisting that he was not prejudiced and that he was posing important questions. "When it comes to racism and racists," Trump said, "I am the least racist person there is." When it was his turn to address the White House correspondents and their guests, the president confronted the birthers head-on, but with remarkable humor, even presenting a video clip borrowed from the animated movie The Lion King as "my official birth video." Obama then mentioned Trump by name, praising the leadership he had demonstrated while performing as host of a reality TV show, and making the kinds of decisions that would keep me up at night. Obama added that with the birther issue resolved, Trump could get back to focusing on the issues that matter, like, did we fake the moon landing? Confronted by a critic who stood rungs above him in the status hierarchy, Trump did not offer the killer stare. Instead, he allowed the corners of his mouth to turn up ever so slightly, which deepened the crow's feet that framed his eyes. He then offered a wave to the president. Trump could take a joke. Afterward, he took pains to seem unperturbed and spoke as if he had achieved something by gaining the president's notice. "I was actually very honored by the way I was treated," said Trump. "They treated me with great respect. They joked and they clowned, but I was the topic of conversation, and that's perhaps not so bad." In one way or another, Donald Trump has been a topic of conversation in America for almost 40 years. No one in the world of business, not Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, or Warren Buffett, has been as famous as Trump for as long. First associated with high-profile real estate development.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?